What up, world? It's the Midwest Mayor TWAIN, and I'm here to break down the lyrics to Gangsta de Papier. Let's get it. Gangsta de Papier is a song about capitalism and money. I know the Midwest Mayor Project just dropped, and it's still early, so people may have missed that or still listening for it. But yeah, I'm here to let you know that's what the song is about. It samples and flips Lady Gaga, Paper Gangster, and in that song she was talking about, just predatory people in the music industry and getting into them just trying to get money. So I thought it'd be cool to flip it and to talk about my issues with money. So yeah, that's what it's about. What's next on my docket? They got me out of pocket, coming out of my pockets. I put money on your head. Was it something funny I said? Let us all get it straight, I'm about my coin. The more I get, I can get off my loins. So yeah, what's next on my docket? They got me out of pocket, coming out of my pockets. I'm just talking about how, we live this life and we gotta generate this income and revenue to be able to live. We might have our families, or we take care of ourselves, or we got things we need, things we want, and it can get a little crazy sometimes just trying to maintain a lifestyle or just what's needed to live, especially in different areas of this country. So I just thought I'd speak on that, how crazy it get, and it just get a lot out of pocket sometimes. That's the expression, you out of pocket. I'll put money on your head. Was it something funny I said? In this verse, I really wanted it to be a little over the top. I wanted to exaggerate a little bit. I really let you into what I was thinking. I really wanted to exaggerate too around money and just go a little crazy. So that's what that was about. These lyrics aren't to be taken literal. I just wanted to really go there. And the next part, when I'm talking about being about my coin and the more I can get off my loins, that's super real. It's like with this race that we in, this rat race we in, it really make us get up and go hard for this money. We really able to we really are willing to sacrifice ourselves for it. And as a man, a lot of attention come with it from women, and a lot of status come with it. And whether we are conscious to that or not, we fiend for that and we want that. So that's what I'm speaking on there. It's the black paper gangster, no Donald Goines. I was that little off I-80 to Des Moines and I exported from my hood. Now copping imported goods. Yeah, Donald Goines wrote a lot of street urban novels, very famous author. One of his very, very popular novels was Black Gangster. So I just kind of wanted to jump back into that and meld the two. It's the black paper gangster, no Donald Goines. And because being a paper gangster, you being about your money. So I'm from Joliet, Illinois, and Interstate 80 runs through Joliet east and west. So growing up there, I will always see the exits going to Des Moines. So I just wanted to talk about that. Obviously, I moved from Illinois to Minnesota here in the Twin Cities. So I want to talk about just being an export and leaving there. And, now I build a little lifestyle for myself. I'm big on lifestyle. I like nice things, and I like tasteful things. I like practicing and showcasing my taste. It's one of my favorite parts of life on all levels. So yeah, I'm just talking about that a little bit. Going ham, getting every portion that I should. I meet people, they ask me what I do. So tell me what's the move, not letting myself live wild in social settings. I'm trying to get past the vetting. Yeah, so I'm out here every day trying to get it. I'm out here every day trying to get it, multiple streams of income. I got a family to feed. I got to take care of myself. I want to keep that lifestyle going. I want to be able to contribute and give back where possible. With money comes power. And with power, you could do things. And if you have the right intentions, you could do really great things. I would like to say that I have the best intentions. So I'm on a power trip to do some good things with it. And there I'm also talking about how, when you meet people, especially in the U.S., in this country, socially, when we meet one another, one of the first questions is going to be asking what we do. I particularly don't like that. I try to challenge myself not to do that. I'm really about the person and trying to get to know people. But I even catch myself sometimes like falling back into that behavior. So I'm just saying there that I know people are going to do that with me. And I'm trying to live in a way where that won't matter. Like, well, my name will ring bells and they don't need to small talk me with that. I mean, that may be impossible. There's so many levels to it. There's always going to be people that don't know you or don't know what you do. So, yeah, that's just what that's about. See, the swag is setting the wrong example, cause I'm getting off and tricking off, tweaking and living lost. These hoes get the best of me. Being controlled is the recipe, colliding with control in my destiny. The swag is setting the wrong example, living the lifestyle and, being fly, being fresh, or whatever type of energy, aura that I move with, it may give off the wrong impressions that I'm not as conscious or I don't know what's up, or I don't really have it together here, which sounds ridiculous to even say out loud because that shouldn't matter. But at least that's what I meant when I said that bar. So that's what those lines are about. And then I'm just getting off into, women aren't cheap, no matter what level you deal with, whatever the nature of the relationship, women aren't cheap. So, when I get around women or, I'm with women, I already have that understanding, so I know what it is. In short. So, and I wrapped the verse up, and this is like one of my favorite parts of the verse in the song. Just talking about how like this capitalism thing it really controls us for better or for worse. It's a recipe there to keep us kind of under the thumb, and we kind of unbeknownst to us lose sight of what our destiny is. Sometimes we get so locked in, so there's a collision there. But we could break free of that, and that's what I'm talking about, how we can just break free and control our destiny, but you'd have to be aware and conscious of that to even begin with. So, it's just a mixture there, and I wanted to talk about that. So for the chorus, we just let the sample rock. Let's listen to it now. After the chorus, we have a really cool break, interlude type thing in the middle of the song with comedian Corey Holcomb talking. It's his appearance on Zoe Williams's Voice of Reason show, Mansions, with all men. So yeah, it's just an excerpt of him talking about what he calls provider's anxiety and what it's like trying to provide and get money and the anxiety that comes with it, knowing like you have to find a way out here. So I just thought that was really cool. And I was working on this record, and I said, I gotta include that in there. So yeah, that's what that is. It's really dope. The kids is straight, my grind is tight, the lime is light, but is my mind right? I want to open the second verse with those bars. I'm just basically saying like, my kids, my sons, they're good. There's no need to stress out. Their lives are great. They're definitely better off than I was in a lot of respects at their ages. My grind is tight. I'm a person that works hard. I get up every day. I'm at it. I work hard. I play a little hard, but I work much harder. So that's cool, I guess. I have to remember that. Sometimes life is just to be lived and to just be, and to reflect. It's not always about trying to go chase some money down. It's okay to just live and be. It's okay if I need to take a step back. It's okay if I need to spend time with myself or with other loved ones or family, friends, whatever. So I say the lime is light because, I'm out here, I could be getting shine, I'm getting shine. People respect me, people look up to me, that's cool. But none of that matters if my mind isn't right. Like, it doesn't matter that the kids is good. It doesn't matter that I work so hard and grind. It don't matter that, there's limelight shining on me. Like, none of that matters if this ain't straight and if this ain't straight. So The paper on the bench, he worth less. Ain't nothing 100 about that. So why would I stress? The paper that a $100 bill is printed on is not worth $100. Think about that. Over this fiat that declines in real time, I should find a real mind that's priceless and still shine. First verse, if that was like over the top a little bit and exaggerating a little bit, for the second verse, what I wanted to do was kind of bring it home and bring it personal, really personal to me, and like just my mindset and my perspective on capitalism and money and what it does. So in this part here, I'm talking about how the US dollar, because I live in the US, obviously, Midwest, it's a fiat currency, is losing value, you know, and I got more research to do on that, and I challenge you to do more research on that. But yeah, it's losing value. So it's like, why put myself through all of this to chase a dollar that's losing value in real time? In the next lines, I talk about how what I should do instead is go mine for something realer, something more authentic than that. That's priceless, and still get all the shine anyway, because, you know, chasing this money and the attention that come with that, like, that's really not real. That ain't the right kind of attention to get. But if I go attach myself to something more authentic, I'm still gonna get that shine, you know. It'll look different, but it's real. Which leaves knowledge and family. The math is supreme, is getting cash with the team by the swag as it seems. Yeah, so supreme mathematics, that teaches us that the real wealth is knowledge, the real wealth is family. So I just wanted to get into the supreme mathematics for a second there. So if I'm mining for something realer, it's right in front of me. I can go chase knowledge. I can go spend much more time with my family. That's the real wealth. My children, what I leave behind, that's my real wealth. I talked about that on the last album. So I just wanted to get into that spiritually really quick. So now with that knowledge, no pun, is going around getting money with my guys or my team or whomever, does that hit the same? It hit a little different now. You know, if my mind is not right and I'm out making these moves, it's all for nothing. So I just wanted to come back and tie that up. All this confusion over an illusion. Yeah, I'm alluding to how we prostitute. I know you about your paper. Don't get defensive and prosecute a real. Life is more than these bills. We will lose self to chase wealth, but can have both with stealth. Yeah, I definitely believe that we kind of prostitute ourselves a little bit for money. Again, it's not our fault. It's the capitalism system that we in, which is why I made this song. So when I make my songs, I'm really talking to myself, you know, to motivate myself. You know, when I listen back to it, it's definitely a conversation with God externally, the God within me, however that, you know, you want to put it. I know what's up. So it's also to remind me. But, you know, if I could drop a jewel on the listener, that's amazing, you know. But I don't have any expectation. I just make the art. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, how we prostitute ourselves. And life is more than this. You know, life is more than, I want to maintain this, let me go get this to keep having this, or go get more, you know. And again, I need to remind myself of that. And if I could drop that jewel, that's amazing. You know, we will lose ourselves just to chase wealth. Like we will make that trade. We will get what we want, not pay attention to the carnage and wreckage we left behind to get it, not look at the damage we did to ourselves to get it, only to get there and then still want more and not be happy when we finally get it and we was chasing it all that time. You know, that's what I'm talking about here. That's insane. We can't continue to do that. And we could just have it both. We could have it where we attain the things that we go for, the goals that we have, but we don't have to sacrifice ourselves and do all this damage. We can move stealthily, you know, but that would take doing the work. That would take, we'd have to rise to the occasion spiritually. we have to do the work on ourselves to know that. So that's what I'm talking about. And if I can impart that, that's great. And I'm reminding myself of that. So a note to self, don't forget what counts by spending life selling out over any amount. Those 2 bars should be self-explanatory. So instead what I'll do is, we'll just get into the scheme for all my craft MCs out there. So I'm talking about money. So I say, note to self, spend, selling out, any amount. Yeah, so that's the scheme, but it's a really dope scheme just to talk about something really simple, a simple reminder to not spend my life, reminding myself to not spend my life selling out over any amount of money, you know what I mean? But I just love the craft in that, it's really dope. And that's what I love about writing these songs. Sometimes it's just an outer body experience where it's like the higher power took over and wrote it for me. So I've always noticed that since I became an artist, and yeah, rapping this song up and just doing the whole song, and especially that part, was like an outer body experience. So it was dope and it's fun. Yeah, so that was Gangsta de Papier. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Until next time.